It's time to man up. Listen up. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what you've been through. And I sure as hell don't care about the excuses you tell yourself. The world doesn't owe you a damn thing. You want respect? Earn it. You want to be great? Pain is your teacher. You want to grow? You want to be stronger? Then stop running from pain. Pain is the only thing in this world that's going to show you who the hell you really are. When life puts its foot on your neck, that's when you find out if you're soft or if you're built for war. Most people, they tap out the moment it gets hard. They feel a little discomfort, a little pressure, and they quit. That's why they stay the same. That's why they never level up. They avoid pain like it's the enemy, when in reality, pain is the best damn teacher you'll ever have. It's not here to break you. It's here to make you. You think you're tough? You think you're disciplined? Wait until you've been grinding for weeks, sleep deprived, body screaming, no motivation left, and that weak voice in your head starts whispering, just stop, take it easy. That's the test. That's when you got to double down and push even harder, because pain is trying to teach you something, how much more you have inside of you. You see, most people only use about 40% of their potential. The moment they feel pain, they shut down. But pain is the door. You step through that door, you unlock the next level. Every time you push past it, you get stronger mentally, physically, emotionally. You start realizing that your limits were just a lie. So what are you going to do? Keep making excuses? Keep dodging the work? Or are you going to let pain mold you into the beast you were meant to be? Your excuses are lying to you. That little voice in your head, the one telling you you're too tired, you're not built for this, you'll start tomorrow. That voice is a damn liar. It's been lying to you your whole life. Excuses are comfortable. Excuses keep you safe. And that's why most people never become anything. They listen to the lies they tell themselves. They start believing the bullshit. I don't have time. No, you have time. You just waste it. I'm too old. No, you're just soft. I wasn't born with talent. No, you weren't born with discipline. The truth, your body can take way more than your mind lets it. The moment things get uncomfortable, your brain looks for a way out. It tries to negotiate with you. We don't need to do this today. This is too hard. We've done enough. That's the lie. That's the trap. And if you keep falling for it, you'll never reach your full potential. Most people live their whole damn lives at 30% of what they could be because they let their excuses win. But you're either going to be like them or you're going to wake the hell up. You're going to start calling yourself out. The next time that weak voice tells you to stop, you're going to recognize it for what it is. Fear, weakness, comfort. And you're going to say, not today. You see, the real battle isn't out there. It's in your own mind. The world isn't stopping you. Your situation isn't stopping you. You are stopping you. And until you accept that, until you stop letting your excuses run the show, you'll never know what you're really capable of. So ask yourself right now, how much longer are you going to let the lies win? Discipline over motivation. Motivation is a scam. It's weak. It's a feeling, and feelings are unreliable. You wake up one day fired up, ready to take on the world. Next day, you don't feel like it. And what happens? You quit. That's the difference between the people who talk about greatness and the ones who become it. You think the best in the world rely on motivation? You think the guys out there dominating their fields wake up every morning excited to grind? Hell no. They show up because they made a choice. They don't negotiate. They don't check if they feel like it. They just do the work. That's discipline. And discipline is a difference between staying average and becoming a savage. You won't know why you're stuck, why you keep making the same promises to yourself but never follow through. Because every time things get uncomfortable, every time life punches you in the mouth, you fold. You tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. Discipline doesn't care about tomorrow. Discipline does it now. There are going to be days where you're tired, days where you're sore, days where your mind is screaming at you to take it easy. And that's where most people lose. They listen to their feelings instead of their commitment. They wait for motivation to come back. But the ones who make it, they grind anyway. They put in the work when it sucks. They show up when they don't feel like it, because that's the price of greatness. Consistency, no matter what. So ask yourself, are you going to be one of the weak ones who only moves when it's easy? Or are you going to be the one who builds discipline so strong that nothing can stop you? Because at the end of the day, the choice is yours. Motivation is a lie. Discipline is the truth. And if you can master that, there's nothing you can't do. No one is coming to save you. Read that again. Let it sink in. No one is coming. No one's going to knock on your door and hand you discipline. No one's going to show up and drag you to the gym. No one's going to do the hard work for you. You're out here waiting for a savior. Look in the damn mirror. It's the only person who can change your life. People love to tell their sob stories. I wasn't raised right. I didn't get the opportunities other people got. I've had it rough. You think the world cares? You think life is handing out sympathy trophies? Nobody gives a damn. And that's the truth you need to hear. You can sit there and complain, or you can do something about it. But here's the catch. It's all on you. Every excuse, every missed opportunity, every day wasted, you own that. And until you take responsibility for where you are, you'll never get anywhere. You want to be stronger? Then get up and put in the work. You want to be successful? Then stop blaming everybody else for why you're not. No one's coming to push you. No one's coming to force you to be better. That's your job. And yeah, it's unfair. Yeah, life is hard. But so what? You either keep waiting for a handout that's never coming, or you get your ass up and start fighting for the life you want. So what's it going to be? You're going to keep crying about how hard things are, or you're going to look yourself in the eye and say, I'm done waiting. It's on me now. Suffer now or suffer later. There's no way around it. You're going to suffer. The question is, are you going to suffer now on your own terms? Or are you going to suffer later when life forces it on you? See, most people run from pain. They dodge discomfort. They look for the easy road. But what they don't realize is there is no easy road. You skip the work today, you're going to pay for it later. With regret, with failure, with a weak body and a weaker mind. You think skipping the gym today doesn't matter? Fast forward 10 years when your body is broken and you're full of regret. You think taking shortcuts in your career is the smart move? Watch what happens when you're stuck in the same spot while the people who put in the work pass you up. Everything has a price. You either pay it now with discipline or you pay it later with regret. And let me tell you something. Regret is a much worse kind of pain, because pain from the work, that pain builds you. It forges you into something stronger. But regret eats you alive. Regret is waking up one day realizing you wasted years being soft, being lazy, letting opportunities slip away. So what are you going to do? You're going to keep putting it off? Keep telling yourself you'll start tomorrow? Or are you going to decide right now that you'd rather suffer now, push through now, put in the work now, so that later you can stand tall knowing you gave it everything? The choice is yours, but either way, you're going to suffer. Your mind is your battlefield. You want to know where the real war is? It's not in the gym. It's not at your job. It's not out in the world. It's in your own damn head. That's where the battle is fought. Every single day, every single moment. And if you don't learn how to win up here, points to head, you'll never win out there. Most people lose before they even start. They wake up and the first thing their mind tells them is stay in bed. You're too tired. You don't have it in you today. And what do? They listen. They roll over. They hit snooze. They let the weak voice in their head make their decisions for them. And that's exactly why they stay stuck. See, your mind is always looking for a way out. It's wired to keep you comfortable, to keep you safe. But you weren't put on this earth to be comfortable. You were put here to push, to struggle, to break barriers, to find out what the hell you're really made of. And the only way to do that is to go to war with the part of you that wants to quit. That weak voice, you need to kill it. That part of you that says it's okay to take today off, that tells you you've done enough, that part is your enemy. And if you don't take control, it will run your life into the ground. The strongest people in the world aren't the ones who never struggle. They're the ones who win the war inside their own heads. They feel the same fear, the same doubt, the same pain as everyone else, but they don't let it stop them. They get up, they show up, they fight back. So what about you? Are you going to keep letting your mind control you? Keep letting those weak thoughts win? Or are you going to step up, grab the reins, and take full control over your own life? Because at the end of the day, there's only one truth. You either conquer your mind or it conquers you. Your own her. Nobody's coming. Nobody's going to pull you out of the hole you're in. You're waiting for someone to save you. Look in the mirror. That's your savior. That's your hero. And it's time to step the hell up. People spend their whole damn lives waiting for the right moment, waiting for the perfect conditions, waiting for someone to believe in them. That's weakness. That's a coward's mentality. You think the people who made it had someone hold their hand? No, they built themselves from the ground up, alone. You think heroes are born? Hell no. They're made. We're made through suffering, through discipline, through getting punched in the mouth by life and saying, that all you got? Everybody wants to be great until it's time to do what greatness requires. Until it's time to grind when no one's watching. Until it's time to push when every muscle in your body is screaming. Until it's time to bet on yourself when no one else will. That's what makes a hero. A hero isn't the strongest person in the room. It's the one who refuses to quit. The one who doesn't back down when things get hard. The one who doesn't wait for permission to be great. So the question is, are you going to be that person? Are you going to step up? Are you going to take control of your life? Or are you going to sit around waiting for something that's never coming? Because at the end of the day, there's only one way out of the life you hate. You have to save yourself. It's time to man up. Enough waiting, enough excuses, enough sitting on the sidelines watching your life pass you by. It's time to man up. You've heard it all. Pain is your teacher. Your excuses are lying to you. Discipline beats motivation. No one is coming to save you. Suffer now or suffer later. Your mind is your battlefield, and you must be your own hero. These aren't just words. This is the blueprint. This is what separates the weak from the strong, the talkers from the doers, the average from the elite. Nobody is going to hand you the life you want. Nobody. The only way forward is through discipline, suffering, and the willingness to do what most people refuse to do. So what's it going to be? You going to keep waiting? Keep making excuses? Keep letting life beat you down? Or are you going to dig deep, get up, and start fighting for what you want? Because that's what this all comes down to. The fight against weakness, the fight against fear, the fight against a version of you that keeps playing small. And here's the truth. You were meant for more. You were built for more. But you'll never see it, never feel it, never become it unless you decide right now that you will stop at nothing. So get up, get moving, get disciplined, and man the hell up. Your future self is waiting now. Go get it.